This is New Jersey.
For years, and to see the kids grow up, and to, like, some of them in previous years have brought pictures that have been from taken the previous years, and I had their picture taken with that picture. It's just awesome. It's like, it's one thing to serve food, but for me, I realized that there's so many people volunteering to serve food, and what I could really give was taking pictures. So.
When I moved back to New Jersey, I wanted to start a tradition. I wanted to, help people out during the holidays. And, I was hungry for interaction. I was hungry for a sense of community and a purpose on that particular day. For me, stuffing my face with food, I eat every single day. I don't need to gorge myself on one particular day of the year. And when there's other people that don't get to, and it means a lot for them to be able to have a good meal, because most people turn up during the holidays to help out. There are still a core group of people and organizations that support, people who are in need of food and so forth throughout the year. But Thanksgiving and Christmas are two major days out of the year that everybody comes out of the woodworks to help out and volunteer. So for me, I started looking around for local soup kitchens and, where I could volunteer to help. And everybody's like, we don't need anybody. We have more than enough volunteers. And so I'm like, good. I was like, can I set up my backdrop and take portraits of people, and then I'll give them a print right there before they leave the building.
I know Bruce will hang in there with everybody.
I'm Dennis Bailey. I'm with the Monmouth County SPCA. What we're doing here, we're putting this into the pet pantry for people to come to get food for their animals during this time, with everything that's going on. It's been wonderful. I mean, people are very generous, and it's like we have some of the trucks have been going up to the different towns, street by street, and for people that need the food that can't get out, because that's the main thing. Is some people are just stuck where they can't get out. So if you go from door to door, at least that way you're going to be able to see what they need and what they can use.
Yes, we're loaded now. We loaded early this morning so we can get an early start to get out there.
Okay. I guess we'll get going then.
And these people were living in their camper, in their driveway, and they stopped us on the street. They were on their way to have the dog put to sleep because they couldn't bear to hear the dog screaming in such pain.
What was this neighborhood like when you grew up?
Kids outside playing all the time, neighbors talking to each other, everybody on their porch at night. It's like a little family.
And you came all the way from Oregon to help out?
Yes, Team Rubicon, we're all veterans. We came from all over the United States to come down here to help out.
Thank you.
So we're veterans, firemen, emergency response people, and it's what we do.
There was a house, my friend's house was right here in the corner growing up. Gone.
It's kind of funny to be on the street where I grew up, and you know, look around. I mean, it's changed since I've grown up as a kid. You know, seeing some neighbors like move out of their homes and new people move in. People I grew up with, they wound up buying their families' homes, and they moved in with their kids, and to start a whole new generation of people on the block.
My name is Mark Steiner, and I'm originally from Union Beach, New Jersey, and right now I'm currently residing in Fairhaven, New Jersey. In some ways, I call myself a photographer, but I'm just, you know, another human being working my way through the challenges of life that we're all facing. And, you know, I use photography, video, audio as a medium, you know, as a way to be able to capture people's stories, you know, capture things that I experience and share that with other people. Union Beach, you know, being my hometown, I've always loved it. Every time I would leave, I'd always come back. You know, it's always home. As a result of the hurricane, you know, some people, their homes were severely affected, but everybody was so close to begin with, as if we couldn't get any closer, it brought us even closer.
It was about 7:30 when the surge started to come up. They say I was at a town meeting last night, and that the the wave was 15 feet when it hit the beachfront, and it just came right on through. It took out the back end of Jacob Bob's, most of the houses on the beachfront, including the famous one that you see on every newscast.
Yeah.
Every time they mention Union Beach, it's the house.
Yeah.
I call it the L shape, upside down. So, you know.
And you ran out of the house?
Yep. Because we always come out the back door, and we opened the back door and the water started coming in, so quick closed it and went out the front door and never closed it.
How did your basement fare?
Basement fared pretty good. We had some sewer backup because the street just, you know, the water just came right up and it had no place to go.
Yeah.
And it was the path of release resistance in the basement, came up over the slop sink. And it wasn't that bad, but it was enough that it had to be cleaned up and everything had to be moved.
Yeah.
And we're still reorganizing that and finding stuff we can throw out finally after 43 years. But that's, you know, the way it's going. I sit on the planning board, and we've got 500 homes that have to be replaced and another 1,000 that are questionable, and we only have 2,400 homes in town, so that's almost half.
Yeah.
So we're getting building inspectors from all over the state are coming in to help us out. The building inspector is a close friend and a great guy, and normally we do about 150 inspections a year. They did that on Monday morning alone.
Wow.
150, you know, inspections and permits, and there's 200 more permits waiting to be processed. There's just not enough help to do it. So it's getting scary, but you know, we're fighting hard.